When God was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, the Lord said, "Should I reveal to Abraham what I'm about to do? For I have known him that he would command his children and his children after him." The answer to the crisis that was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah was that God was revealing himself to a father that would create a culture that would contradict the culture of Sodom and Gomorrah. And so out of Abraham's fatherhood came a lineage that spoke of the value system of the kingdom of heaven. Like Sodom and Gomorrah, our nation is in a moral crisis, one like we have never seen before in the United States. Our children are being indoctrinated by secular humanism while the church lies behind its four walls and has lost its voice. The spirit of Elijah is coming in this day to begin to speak to the problems of society and to bring a prophetic grace that will disrupt the powers of darkness. I believe that this is the hour that the church brings the solutions to society. Unredeemed men will never bring reconciliation to this world. These things can only be accomplished through the cross, much like it did with the Jew and the Gentile being reconciled together through Christ. This is a moment where we need a visitation from God like never before. And I believe what is going on in this society is the backdrop for the greatest move of God and the greatest harvest this nation has ever seen, if the church can get a hold of the purposes of God. The last 23 years, CLF has become a family that our Father in heaven had in his heart when he sent us to plant this local church. Now we're seeing the emerging of sons and daughters as they've stepped into their identity, begin to walk in their gift and calling. And so we're looking forward to the release of his kingdom and a greater expression outside the four walls of our church family. We look forward to planting churches in the surrounding area and also working with the other nations that God has sent to us apostolically. At CLF, we not only teach and preach family, we actually put it into practice because we believe that it was the heart of God from the very beginning in the garden. When mankind got lost, the Father sent a Son to redeem many sons and daughters so that he could have the family that he always wanted. Church is more than a practice, it's actually a living family that's raising the next generation together. At CLF, when you come in, what you'll experience is not one culture, but many cultures living together under the value system of the kingdom of God and the expression of family. We also are committed to raising the next generation together. Our success is not found in our ministry, but our success is found in our legacy. We are raising the next generation to answer the call and to be the answers to the society that's around us, to be straight arrows, sit into the powers of darkness to bring the kingdom of heaven to earth. In Matthew chapter 16, Jesus said, "I will build the church and the gates of hell will not prevail against it." For the last 23 years at CLF, we have been building a church of that magnitude. Jesus went on to say that he would give us the keys to the kingdom of heaven. It's now time to move beyond the walls of the local church and to begin to walk in a kingdom mandate. The mandate in the garden for the kingdom of God was to subdue the earth and have dominion, be fruitful and multiply. We want to take the message of reconciliation to the city of Raleigh and to the regions that are beyond. We also have been called apostolically to work with the nations and other nations. God has been faithful to build bridges into Africa, into Mexico, into the UK. If you feel called, join us at CLF. You're not just joining a ministry, but you're joining a mission by bringing transformation to this region, to this nation, and to the nations beyond.